Hello, and a very warm welcome to our channel, your friendly guide to living a healthy, comfortable, and vibrant life after 65. Have you ever finished a delicious meal only to spend the next few hours feeling bloated, gassy, or just plain sluggish and uncomfortable? You might wonder, what did I do wrong? I didn't eat that much. It's a frustrating mystery that so many of us face. Well, the answer might not be in what you ate or even how much you ate, but in how the foods were combined on your plate. Today, we are going to investigate a very specific combination of 3 food characteristics that can create a perfect storm for digestive distress in seniors. We'll call it the tummy trouble trio. We will explore the science of why this combo is so problematic, identify common meals where it hides in plain sight, and most importantly, show you a simple, powerful way to build your meals for digestive harmony instead. As we always say, our discussions are for educational purposes, to help you feel your best. Before making any significant changes to your eating habits, it is so important to have a conversation with your doctor or a registered dietitian to ensure the advice is right for your unique body and health needs. First, let's address an important question. Why does digestion seem to get more sensitive as we get older? It's not your imagination. Our digestive system, like the rest of our body, goes through natural changes over the years. There are a few key reasons for this. First, our stomachs often produce less hydrochloric acid. This acid is crucial for breaking down proteins and killing off unwanted bacteria. Second, the muscular contractions that move food through our intestines, a process called motility, can slow down. Third, the production of certain digestive enzymes by our pancreas can decrease, making it harder to break down fats and carbohydrates efficiently. Think of your digestive system in your younger years as a superhighway with lots of fast-moving traffic. As we age, it becomes more like a scenic country road. It still gets you where you need to go, but it can't handle a sudden rush of heavy traffic without causing a major jam. Understanding this helps us to be kinder to our bodies and to make choices that support this gentler pace. So, what is this problematic combination, this tummy trouble trio that can cause a major traffic jam in our digestive system? It's not 3 specific ingredients like milk, bananas, and bread. It's a combination of 3 characteristics found together in one meal. It's high fat, especially unhealthy, saturated, and fried fats. High sugar, especially refined sugars and simple carbohydrates. And low fiber. When these 3 are combined in a single heavy meal, they create a formidable challenge for a mature digestive system. It's important to note, we are not saying fat or sugar are evil or should be banished forever. The problem lies in the combination and the quantity. This trio frequently appears in rich, celebratory meals, classic restaurant dishes, and many processed foods. Let's look at why this specific combination is so difficult to handle. Each element plays a role in creating the digestive traffic jam. First, high fat. Fat is the nutrient that takes the longest to digest. When you eat a meal high in fat, especially fried or heavy fats, it dramatically slows down stomach emptying. Your stomach has to churn and produce enzymes for hours to break it down. This is the primary cause of that heavy, lead-like feeling in your stomach after a rich meal. Next, high sugar. While the fat is slowing everything down, the sugar and refined carbohydrates are just sitting there in the warm, slow-moving environment of your gut. What does sugar do in these conditions? It ferments. This fermentation process produces gas, which leads directly to that uncomfortable bloating, pressure, and flatulence. Finally, Low fiber. Fiber is like the traffic controller of your digestive system. It adds bulk and helps to keep things moving along at a steady pace. When a meal is low in fiber, there's nothing to help usher the slow digesting fat and fermenting sugar through the system. Everything just sits there for longer than it should, giving the sugar more time to ferment and the fat more time to make you feel heavy. It's the perfect recipe for discomfort. To make this crystal clear, let's use a delicious and very familiar example, especially for those of us here in Austria. Imagine a traditional Sunday lunch. A large, beautiful, golden brown Wiener Schnitzel, fried to perfection, high fat, served with a side of parsley potatoes, low fiber, followed immediately by a rich slice of Schachertorte, or a creamy Apfelstrudel, high sugar, high fat. This is a beloved meal, steeped in tradition and enjoyed by generations, and there is nothing wrong with enjoying it on special occasions, but let's analyze it through our digestive lens. It is the perfect illustration of our tummy trouble trio. The high fat from the fried schnitzel and creamy cake slows digestion to a crawl. The high sugar from the cake and refined flour in the schnitzel's coating then has ample time to ferment, and the overall lack of fiber in the meal means the whole heavy mixture lingers in your system for hours. Does that post-meal sluggishness and bloating suddenly make more sense? So, how do we avoid the traffic jam? We build our plates according to a different principle. Let's call it the Digestive Harmony principle. The goal is to create a meal that your body can process efficiently and comfortably. The pillars of a digestion-friendly plate are: 1. Lean protein. Think grilled or baked fish, chicken breast, or plant-based proteins like lentils and tofu. These are easier to digest than fatty, fried meats. 2. High fiber. This is your digestive system's best friend. This comes from a wide array of colorful vegetables, leafy greens, and whole grains. This combination provides the nutrients you need without overwhelming your system. The lean protein is broken down efficiently, and the high fiber content ensures everything moves through your system smoothly, preventing the fermentation and heaviness caused by the tummy trouble trio. Let's take our traditional Austrian meal and give it a digestive harmony makeover. This isn't about deprivation, it's about smart and delicious swaps. The protein. Instead of a deep-fried Wiener Schnitzel, you could choose a Naturschnitzel, a similar cut of veal or pork that is pan-seared with very little fat. Or you could opt for a beautiful piece of grilled Austrian trout, Forelle. The fiber. This is where you can really make a difference. Instead of making the meat the star of the plate, make it a co-star. Fill half of your plate with a large, vibrant green salad or a side of steamed green beans, broccoli, or wilted spinach. The carbs. Instead of fried potatoes, have a small portion of boiled parsley potatoes, Petersilien-Kartoffeln. And the dessert. Here's a key tip. Instead of having a heavy, sugary dessert immediately after your main meal, try waiting an hour or two. Let your stomach finish its primary job first. Then, enjoy a smaller portion of that cake with your afternoon coffee. Or, for a lighter option, have a bowl of fresh, seasonal berries. What's your favorite vegetable to add to a meal to boost its fiber content? Let me know your tasty tips in the comments. You may have heard of very strict food combining diets, with rules like never eat protein and starches together, or only eat fruit on an empty stomach. It's important to address this. Myth. You must follow rigid food combining rules to digest properly. Fact. For the vast majority of healthy people, The human digestive system is incredibly robust and well-equipped to handle mixtures of protein, fats, and carbohydrates simultaneously. Our bodies produce a range of different enzymes at the same time. These old, rigid rules are not supported by modern nutritional science. In fact, combining food groups can be beneficial. Adding fat or protein to a carbohydrate meal helps to slow down sugar absorption and prevent blood sugar spikes. The real issue isn't mixing, for example, chicken and potatoes. The real issue, as we've discussed, is overwhelming the system with a meal that is excessively high in fat and sugar and critically low in fiber. So let go of the rigid, complicated rules and focus on the simple, sensible principle of balance. Let me share a story about a woman named Elfriede, a 78-year-old grandmother who adores her family's big Sunday lunches. She loved the food and the company, but she told me she always paid the price afterward, feeling so bloated and tired that she had to lie down for the rest of the afternoon. Her daughter, a caregiver who watches our channel, suggested a few small tweaks. At their next Sunday lunch, Elfriede took a smaller piece of the rich roasted pork. She filled half her plate with a colorful cabbage salad before putting anything else on it. She drank a glass of water throughout the meal, and she decided to save her small piece of cake for later, enjoying it with her 4 p.m. coffee. She called me the next week overjoyed. She said it was the first time in years she had been able to enjoy the big family meal and still have the energy to play a game of cards with her grandchildren afterward. She didn't give up her traditions, she just adjusted them to work with her body, not against it. Today, we've solved the post-meal mystery. We learned that it's often the combination of foods, not a single ingredient, that causes digestive distress. We identified the tummy trouble trio, high fat, high sugar, and low fiber in one meal, as the primary culprit for that heavy, bloated feeling. The solution is the Digestive Harmony principle, building your plate around lean protein, high fiber, and a moderate amount of healthy fats. This simple shift can make a world of difference in how you feel after every meal. Your mission this week is one of mindful observation. Don't try to change everything at once. Just pay attention to one meal. Look at your plate. Is it balanced? Or is it a tummy trouble trio? Notice how you feel for a few hours after eating it. This simple act of awareness is the first step toward happier digestion. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more practical tips for healthy and active aging. We would love for you to be a part of our community. And as always, our most important advice, please have a chat with your doctor or a qualified health professional before making any significant changes to your diet. They are your best partner on this journey. Thank you for watching, and here's to comfortable, happy, and healthy digestion.